guys, today I'm recreating the look that you guys voted for from my last video, and the look that got the most votes was the sweet Valentine's Day look. I love this look so much. I'm so happy you guys picked it, and today I've teamed up with NARS to show you how you can recreate this entire look yourself just in time for Valentine's Day. Her skin in this picture looks so insanely flawless, and yes, I know it might just be the picture, but we're gonna try to go for the same vibe. And to do that, I am starting off with the brand new concealer from NARS. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This concealer is amazing. You guys are gonna see why. So I'm gonna swatch 3 colors for you guys because it comes in 16 different shades, so you can definitely find the right shade for you. This first color is Vanilla, which is probably too light for me. Second color is Ginger. I'm pretty sure this is my match. It looks a little bit dark, but I like to have a little bit more of a tan to my skin. And then the third color is Honey, which has a lot more pink in it. I'm more olive, so ginger is the right color. That's what I'm gonna go for. This is a full coverage concealer. I'm taking the product and I'm just warming it up with my finger and then pressing it into my skin. That's how I'm gonna apply this today. This concealer blends so well. You're gonna get that coverage that conceals any imperfections, and it has this really beautiful kind of like soft focus effect. It blurs the skin and it makes the skin look really smooth. You guys will see. And I'm gonna just kind of do one half of my face just so you guys could see the difference. So even though this is a full coverage concealer, it still looks really, really natural, and it has this beautiful matte finish to it, but it doesn't make your skin look or feel dry or feel tight at all. So you can definitely wear it all day, and it feels super comfortable because it's really lightweight. Like, it literally feels like you have nothing on your skin at all. I'm barely using any product, but the coverage is so good. I don't know, I feel like you don't really need that much. My beauty marks, I never try to hide them, but if you want to like get a little bit more coverage in this areas, you definitely can if you go back. Like, look at that, guys. Like, I can full on cover that beauty mark if I really wanted to. I don't, so I'm not going to go full effect here, but it still looks like I have nothing on my skin. I can't get over this. It's so good. I always have a little bit of redness around my nose, and I'm just gonna go just on the side here just to do a nice clean even line so you guys can really compare both sides. Look at the difference. How crazy is that? And this is just concealer. It just makes the skin look so smooth, but it looks like I have nothing on. I can't get over it. Okay, so this is basically a very sheer layer. I literally was just going like that, and that's the difference between both sides. Now I want to compare the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer to this one. Wrong side, which you guys see me use this concealer all the time, but they are different. They have different formulas and different textures. So the Radiant Creamy Concealer, I love using this for brightening. It's great for under the eyes. This is a medium to full coverage concealer, so it is buildable. So if you keep applying more layers, you can build that coverage. I also love using the Radiant Creamy Concealer for highlighting because it has this beautiful hydrating formula to it, and the finish is very radiant. So the finishes are very different. This one has a radiant finish. The Soft Matte Complete Concealer has a matte finish to it. Also full coverage, medium to full coverage. This one is great for brightening, and this one is really great for like smoothing out, blurring out imperfections, discoloration, all that kind of stuff. So they are different, but when you use them together, oh my god, I can't get over this. This is no concealer, no base, nothing. Very bare skin. And then we've got this side, we have our base with the soft matte complete concealer, and then brightening and highlight with the Radiant Creamy Concealer. Look at that. I just love how it literally looks like I have nothing on my skin. I'm gonna finish up the side and then we can move on to eyes. I'm using the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Duo just to add a little bit of contour like she has in the picture. We're gonna try to replicate the same vibe. For bronzer, I'm going in with one of my faves. This is the BH Cosmetics bronzer in Totally Tan. And depending on how heavy you want to apply your bronzer, if you go for like a thick, dense brush like this, the bronzer is going to go on a lot heavier. If you go for a brush that isn't very thick and like the hairs are really long and it's really fluffy, the bronzer is going to go on a lot lighter. So keep that in mind. Just a little tip, because the brushes totally make a difference. But I'm kind of going for a pretty heavy bronzer look today because her skin was super, super, super bronzy in the picture. Bam! That highlighter right there on the top of her cheek, underneath her brows and the inner corner, and it's just so beautiful. So we are gonna go in with the highlighter. Top of my cheekbones, that main area where she had that pop. And now here's the thing with this, guys. If you feel like you put too much, don't worry, you haven't. Because that is such a big part of this look. So even if you feel like, oh, that's enough, go back and add more. For brows, I just lightly fill them in. And now for the eyes, I am going to be using the L'Oreal La Pendelette Nude Intense palette. And it has these beautiful kind of pinky, mauvey, blush tone colors. And I'm just going to kind of play around with all these tones here. So using this color and then this color in my crease. I love these mauvey pink colors. I don't usually use colors like this, but I thought they looked so pretty on her in the picture. Guys, I think her name is Madison. Madison, what's her name? I forget. I know she was like, was she dating Justin Bieber? I don't even know. I don't know where I find these pictures, but anytime I find a picture, I just save it. If it's makeup that I really love, but I don't ever reference where I got it from. And then taking the highlight color from the palette and applying that on my lid. You could also definitely use the highlighter if you want, but I think this color goes really well. I'm starting off with the Wet n Wild On Edge Longwear pencil. Take an angled brush like this. I'm going to sweep the tiniest little bit from the pencil. And then just use that to just create a little bit of a wing. I'm going to add a little bit of the dark purple tones, probably just with this one right here. For lashes, I forgot to mention, these are the Ardelle Demi Wispie lashes. Okay, so I'm actually really glad I didn't go any heavier on the liner, because even though we kept the line really thin as is, it looks kind of thick because of the lashes. For blush, I am using the NARS Torrid Blush, beautiful kind of bright pinky peach color, just on the apples, and this is going to totally brighten up your skin. Lips, I am starting off with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the color Bianca. don't want this lip to be matte, so I'm going over that with the NARS, whoops, with the NARS gloss in Deep Throat, one of my favorite colors. I love pairing this gloss with pretty much any lipstick, and it gives it this beautiful kind of like cherie, pinky, glossy vibe. And that is the final look, guys. If you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe, and also you can follow me on Instagram by clicking this button right here. And last video, so when you guys voted, the votes were really close. The Shay Mitchell look got a lot of votes as well, so I've decided I'm gonna recreate that one for you guys in the next video because it's such a beautiful look, and it got the votes were really close actually, so I feel like it deserves to be done as well. No voting this time because we already have the next look, but I really love this voting thing. I hope you guys are into it, and it's really cool to just kind of hit that poll and see what everybody's picking. So leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, I love you guys, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!